Legion Go S with official SteamOS is finally here. It's been one of the most anticipated updates for handheld gaming, and so far, it's looking solid. Unofficial SteamOS 3.8 installation on ROG Ally X is running better than everyone thought it would, and also provides better battery life. Compared to Windows, SteamOS feels snappier, with better power efficiency and a cleaner gaming-focused experience. So SteamOS and Linux gaming in general have been gaining traction. More handhelds may adopt Linux-based operating systems, making Windows feel like an outdated option for them. But many games just don't work because of anti-cheat software. And the real issue isn't easier cheats on Linux or anti-cheat software itself. When it comes to online games with anti-cheat, things get tricky. Unlike Windows, where anti-cheat has full system access, Linux runs most of these through Proton. The problem? Some developers don't bother enabling Linux support, while others outright block their games from running on anything that isn't Windows. And it is worse when some games initially allow Linux support but later remove it, claiming it helps prevent cheating. Apex Legends did this at one point, but if someone wants to cheat, they're going to do it on Windows anyway. Blocking Linux users doesn't magically solve the problem. Instead of installing invasive kernel-level anti-cheat, they should look into server-side solutions. These provide effective cheat detection without compromising user privacy or locking out Linux players. And here's where things take a weirder turn. The Steam Deck, which runs a Linux-based system, is getting support for some anti-cheat games, but only if they run on the deck specifically. That means certain games work on Steam Deck, but won't run on a regular Linux desktop or even other Linux handhelds. It's a completely artificial restriction, and it makes no sense. The Steam Deck isn't a console, it's a Linux PC in a handheld form. Titles like Infinity Nikki, Make a Break, and Dungeonborn all use a less common anti-cheat system called Anti-Cheat Expert. These games run on the Steam Deck but refuse to launch on any other Linux system, even if it's fully capable. It's not about optimization, it's a deliberate block. And the worst part is that there's a high chance these games won't even run on a Steam Deck if you tinker with it a little. Forget installing a different OS like Bazzite. Even a minor official update can break compatibility, proving that these anti-cheat restrictions aren't about security. They're about control. This is a dangerous precedent. If more developers follow this trend, it could divide the Linux gaming ecosystem. The Steam Deck might continue to get support, but every other Linux handheld, like the Legion Go S, could be left in the dust. Linux offers a better experience than Windows in many ways, but if anti-cheat developers and game studios don't step up, we're looking at a fragmented ecosystem where some devices work and others don't, just because of some arbitrary decisions. For handheld gaming and Linux gaming to go forward, game developers need to stop treating the Steam Deck as a separate platform. It's not a closed wall garden like a console, it's a PC. If a game can run on the deck, it should run on any Linux system. Otherwise, we're just replacing one set of artificial restrictions with another. Anti-cheat should exist to protect fair play, not to limit where people can game. If developers keep blocking Linux gaming, they're not stopping cheaters, they're just hurting their player base.
An incubator has noticed us. Hit confirmed. Rain. Looks like a mild drizzle. Low on ammo.